Hey guys, this is Bavkar and this is important news for you. Please subscribe to my channel, it's very important. Russian President Vladimir Putin has been producing Shahed drones on Russian soil with the help of Iran. These drones are central to his long-range strategy to destroy Ukraine's infrastructure and cripple its cities. But this campaign may be nearing its end. Russia is reportedly close to running out of Shahed drones, thanks to the combined efforts of Ukraine and Israel. What's unfolding far beyond Russia's borders is impacting Putin's strategy just as deeply as Ukraine's domestic resistance. It began with a significant drone strike launched by Ukraine on June 15th, targeting Russia's Tatarstan region. Although local governor Rustam Minikhanov downplayed the attack, saying the damage came only from drone debris and labeling the target an automobile plant, the truth is more serious. Ukraine struck a major drone manufacturing facility in Yelabuga, a site previously targeted several times. Despite Russia's claims, this factory, situated in the special economic zone of Tatarstan, is believed to produce up to 6,000 Shahed drones annually. It's a vital cog in Russia's drone war machine. Ukraine's general staff confirmed the hit, stating it targeted UAV production facilities responsible for testing and launching drones used in attacks across Ukrainian energy and civilian infrastructure. Photographs shared on Telegram further supported the strike's success. In the past, Ukraine had hit this factory on April 6th and May 23rd, but the June attack seems to have been far more damaging. This wasn't Ukraine's only target. Between June 14th and 15th, Ukraine launched a coordinated campaign of long-range drone strikes. According to Kyiv independent analyst Jason J. Smart, Ukraine also hit a chemical plant in Russia's Stavropol region used to make fuel for drones and missiles. Then, another strike hit Samara, targeting a key facility processing materials for military fuel. In all three cases, Russia tried to downplay the damage, but Smart notes these weren't random attacks. They were part of a deliberate strategy to dismantle Russia's drone capabilities. However, even if Russia's domestic drone production is hindered, couldn't it still rely on Iran to supply Shaheds? That's where Israel comes in. Beginning on June 12th, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, which struck several Iranian nuclear facilities and eliminated key military officials. These strikes disrupted Iran's ability to produce and export drones. Iran is now focused on retaliating against Israel, not supplying drones to Russia. Even worse for Putin, Israel has also targeted Iranian factories that produce key Shahed components, engines, electronics, and chemicals vital for the drones. Smart asserts that Russia doesn't actually have the capability to build Shaheds from scratch. While it can assemble them, the key parts come from Iran. The engines are based on German designs, and the electronics depend on Chinese components. Even the fuel requires chemicals Russia doesn't produce. Without Iran, Russia's Shahed program crumbles. And that's not all. The weakening of Iran's drone infrastructure also affects Russia's military cooperation with North Korea. Ukraine's intelligence chief Kirill Budanov recently revealed that Russia has shared Shahed drone blueprints with North Korea, possibly as part of a deal for North Korean troops. But with Iran's factories in ruins, Russia can't provide the components North Korea needs to build drones either. This undermines Russia's defense pact with Pyongyang and could jeopardize future cooperation. Israel's goal in Operation Rising Lion is larger than just halting drone exports. It aims to destabilize and ultimately dismantle the Iranian regime. Iranian leaders have already shown desperation, suggesting willingness to negotiate nuclear terms or halt attacks on Israel. But it may be too late. The BBC reported that regime change in Iran is Israel's endgame. If Iran collapses, Putin loses his primary drone supplier permanently, even if factories are eventually rebuilt. Meanwhile, Ukraine continues to strike Russia's internal Shahed production lines. The combination of these Ukrainian and Israeli efforts is rapidly diminishing Putin's options. With China unwilling to risk sanctions and North Korea lacking the technical know-how, Russia's reliance on Iran becomes even more critical and increasingly unviable. Shaheds have been pivotal in Russia's war effort. In August 2024, Russia launched 818 drones at Ukraine. By October, that number surpassed 2,000, and in May 2025, it exceeded 4,000 in a single month. On June 8-9 alone, Russia launched 499 drones in one day. Even if most were intercepted, the strain on Ukraine's air defense was massive. Now, with the drone supply chain in collapse, this overwhelming barrage may be impossible to continue. Without Shaheds, Russia must fall back on its already strained ground forces. The countdown to defeat has begun. Putin is running out of time, drones, and options. While Ukraine strikes inside Russia and Israel dismantles Iran's drone infrastructure, Russia finds itself isolated and vulnerable. The drone war that defined much of Russia's campaign in Ukraine is nearing its end, and unless something changes dramatically, Putin's drone-dependent strategy may collapse altogether. The question now is not if the countdown ends, but when.